Hey YouTube, hi, my name is Mark. This is Nixon Motorsports. You know, this channel is all about motorsports, from racing to exotic cars and even simulators. Today is another fun exotic car day. Today we will be taking the Porsche GT3 out on the racetrack. I'll bring you along, we'll talk about it, we'll see what this thing can do, okay? So come on, let's get with it. Hey YouTube, hi. Hey, before we get out on the track, just wanted to introduce you to DriveXotic out here in Cresson, Texas. So this is an operation, part of Motorsports Ranch, if you know where that's at. And they offer rides for multiple different exotic cars on the racetrack, which is pretty cool. A couple outfits are doing that these days. Known these guys for a long time. They got a handful of pretty nice cars. So the cool thing is, you know, you actually can take the car on track. You can actually push the limits to a degree, and it's not racing, I get it, but you know, a good sense and feeling of what these cars can do on a racetrack, okay? So we'll get out here on the racetrack in just a second. Got a handful of cars we're gonna be running today. Let me just pan over here and show you. This is the back section of Motorsports Ranch. Can't really see it much here. Of course, the visor cam, you'll be able to see this here in a minute, but quite a bit of elevation in this section of the track, and it's fun, actually, quite honestly. So it'll be a good track for a little bit of comparison on what these cars can do. Okay.
For the Porsche GT3, the flat 6 is a 3.8 liter, 475 brake horsepower. 0 to 60 is about 3.1, I think it is, seconds. Top speed just under 200 at 195 miles an hour. It does have the PDK, the 7-speed dual clutch. Weighs about 3,200 pounds and a rev limit of 9,000 RPM.
And then, all the way down. All right. It feels a little funky, but it'll work. Oh wait, hang on. I gotta hit the pedals.
It's under your right leg.
I know where it is, but all right. The one thing I hate about the Ferrari is that stuck paddle thing. Yeah. I have a hard time getting used to that.
I like when the paddles move with you.
Yeah, me too. This doesn't recline, right? It's fixed?
It does not, it's fixed.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get the car on the track. Now keep in mind, I'm only going to do a couple laps here, folks. First time with a Porsche GT3 on any racetrack, and you know, I have to say, immediately entering the track, cold brakes, very responsive though, even when the brakes are cold. Just rolling out, trying to get a feel for its behavior in corners, get a feel for the acceleration and braking and so on. You know, I have to say, it's a pleasure to drive. The Porsche GT3, I can see why so many people rave about this car. The overall balance was very good. Some of the other exotics that I've driven on tracks in the past do have a tendency of some understeer. This was very neutral. From a balance perspective, it was great. I think the throttle, engine power, and performance from that end of it, you know, 500 horse at about 3,200 pounds, it's a good horsepower to weight ratio. Again, brakes very responsive. The car just felt very, I would say, almost hooked up, but not quite to that extreme. You know, again, this is a trial track car. You know, tires are quite old, that type of thing. But with the car properly prepped for the racetrack, the Porsche GT3 is definitely something that I would recommend.
But
What I like a lot is the GT2 RS.
oh yeah,
Because it's this car with another 200 horsepower.
that would be noticeable. Yeah, that would be noticeable.
This is a really expensive Miata. Essentially what it is. When I drive this, it feels like my Miata just...
Yeah, this Porsche GT3 is a great car, so I definitely recommend anyone who has the ability or time to take it out for a few laps at DriveXotic, definitely take them up on that. Hey, before I wrap up here, I just wanted to share with everybody I have a Formula One test session scheduled in May of 2022. So we will be heading to Nice, France, and then spend time over at the Paul Ricard facility to spend a day with Alpine F1 team. So I'll keep you informed on the way. I just wanted to share that with you. I thought you might find that of interest.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. You know, I had a lot of fun doing it. As I told most of you who watch this channel, you know, I'm not a sports car racer. I have a lot of sports cars. You know, I'm a Formula race car driver. So this was simply an experience to see what the sports car felt like on a racetrack, pushing it to a degree, not to the ragged limits, but get a feel for braking, cornering, you know, the overall power and performance of the car. So very cool. I hope you enjoyed the video. I got a handful of these coming, so you'll see random exotic cars where I take them on various different tracks from time to time. So if you have any ideas or cars you would like to see, you know, let me know. But next month I'll have the Ferrari 488. I'll do some track time on that, and I'll be doing a Corvette C8 as well. So those are coming up next month. That's it for today. I appreciate you watching and supporting this channel. Look, I gotta ask, if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. But that's it today. Have a great one. Bye.